Hello Jessica, I'm Roy. I am the person who designed and built and who helps to run the observatory, the Dark Sky Discovery Observatory at Battlesteads, and I'm going to answer some of your questions about stars. So there isn't a South Star. There's a group of stars near where a South Star might be. And it's called the Southern Cross. But you want to see that, you have to go somewhere like Australia or New Zealand. There is a North Star. And how you can tell where they are is you can get yourself a little compass. You have a compass built into your phone probably, or a camping compass. And you turn your compass until it says north and you look up. And there's a star in the sky just at about 55 degrees of an angle about there, and if you stop and stare at that star for long enough, all the other stars spin around it very slowly. It takes hours for them to do it, but that one stays still, and that's the North Star. How many stars are there? Lots! So a million is one with 6 zeros after it. A billion is one with 9 zeros after it. So that's 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. In our galaxy, so we live in a galaxy called the Milky Way, and galaxies are islands of stars in the black ocean of space. Space is very empty, except stars cluster together in things called galaxies, and in one galaxy there is about 250 billion stars. And every single one of those stars, by the way, has a few planets on it. So there are far more planets than stars, not on it, going around it. And if you want to know how many galaxies there are, because there's lots of galaxies, the best way to try and imagine it is the next time that you're at the beach, get a tiny, tiny grain of sand and hold that in your finger and thumb like that, so you can just see it. And hold that grain of sand up at arm's length like that. And your grain of sand that you're holding up like that will block the light out from about maybe 10 or 15,000 galaxies. And each one of those galaxies is holding about 250 billion stars. So there are trillions upon trillions of stars in the universe. I think you asked what are they made of. So they're made of gas and plasma, mostly a gas called hydrogen. And hydrogen is something you find in water, so H2O is what water is made of, H being the hydrogen. So there's lots of hydrogen in stars, and helium, which is the gas that goes into balloons to make them float. So that's mostly what stars are made from. Now they're also made from lots and lots of other things, but there's hardly any of that in them. How big are stars? Well, our sun is a star, and it's pretty big, although it's actually considered to be a dwarf star. So if you compare our star to all the other stars, it's considered to be so small that it's considered to be a dwarf. How small is it? Well, you know the planet Earth that we live on? It's pretty big, thousands of miles around, thousands of miles across. Well, you could fill the sun up if you got enough planet Earths, but it would take you 1,200,000 planet Earths to fill the sun. 1,200,000 planet Earths to fill up the sun. That's pretty crazy. Now, if you want to know how big other stars are, there's a good couple of videos on YouTube called how big are stars, or the sizes of stars. And then those videos will show you how big the sun is. Massive, but tiny compared to some stars. Some stars are huge. Some stars are hundreds of times bigger than our sun, or even thousands of times bigger. So I hope that's answered all of your questions, and I hope that's made you think about lots more questions. And here's a question for you. Why are stars different colours? Okay, why are stars different colours? If you can find that out, I'll be really impressed. Bye!